Hey everybody, DGooden24 here. Welcome back to the channel, and finally, the all-anticipated news that everyone has been clamoring for and waiting for. We are finally going to be seeing NASCAR 25 gameplay legitimately in 1 week on September 18th, 2025. This was just posted on the NASCAR Twitter account. We got a nice little clip here. We can go ahead and pause it. It's not much, but it is pretty cool. You got them saying, drivers, start your engines, and here comes the pack. Looks like maybe after one lap at Daytona. As we'll try to pause it here and just get a good little look. It's just the Cup cars coming through the tri-oval, but it looks really good. I'm sure some people are gonna be like, "Oh look, they're all in the same line here." But what do you want? It's drafting at Daytona. What do you want? But no, just this shot alone is very clean. There's some Twitter compression, so I'm sure some people in the comments are going to be like, "Oh my god, it's running at 5 FPS. Just give me a break. I'm over that. I'm over the low FPS stuff. I'm not going to talk about it until we get it in our hands or see some legitimate gameplay. I don't believe at all that it's going to be running at 15 FPS. But this looks really, really nice. You can tell it looks like iRacing. But man, I don't know what it is, but it just looks really clean. It looks like iRacing has this look to it, and this doesn't even really look like iRacing. It looks like its own thing. Like, yeah, the track looks like iRacing, but I don't know. I thought this looked pretty darn good, if you ask me. I wish we saw more, but that's fine. But as you can see here, pre-orders and gameplay coming in 1 week on 9/18/2025. Still no Steam date release, we'll see. But it's good to know that we can pre-order. It looks like we're not going to have a delay or anything, which is good. But yeah, isn't this exciting? We're finally going to be getting some gameplay. But this looks really good. I do like the new iRacing Studios logo and everything. Like, this looks all really high class. I think they realized the marketing team realized they dropped the ball on that Bristol clip. If they would have just released this instead of that Bristol clip, you know how much excited people would be? I would say that the 24 in this is the player controlled car. You can see how you have it there. I do like how the 8 kind of moves behind him though. But I don't know. This looks solid. I mean, it's just literally a 1 second gameplay clip. Man, I am hyped. I am so ready to see this game in action. I want to see it on my TV in hand, but this is as good as we're gonna get. I don't really know how much there is to say about this little snippet, though. I mean, everything looks good. It looks solid. I just want to get my hands on it. But hopefully this will calm some of the masses, because I know people have been going absolutely insane. Like, I just see nonstop post after post after post about, oh, it's going to be like NASCAR Ignition. We're a month away, and we blah blah. Man, chill out. Like, you gotta, my approach with this channel is to just gotta be chill, something you can have on in the background while you're doing something. I think a lot of people need to take that approach to this game. Just let's wait until we see some definitive stuff, until we start sounding the alarm and going absolutely crazy and comparing this to NASCAR Ignition. I don't think we'll ever see anything like NASCAR Ignition. That game wasn't even playable, man. The cautions broke the cautions still break the game, and pitting was bad, and oh my goodness. I think that this is going to be solid, and I do, and I'm just excited to see some gameplay with everything that Brad Perez put on Twitter. And I talked to him myself a little bit, and I'll kind of keep some of the big details to myself out of respect for him and the team. But man, there's a lot to be excited about. My main qualms, I think, with this game are not even qualms, but just my main concern with this game is the AI. And I think that's a lot of the case for everybody. I think this game is going to drive great. I think the career mode is going to be really, really solid. I think this is one of the most promising career modes that we've had since NASCAR 2005. And that's saying something, considering that was the original fight to the top. 06 and 07 were totally fine, but they were just a little bit of reskins of 05. This looks like legitimately cool. Looks like it's going to have a good aesthetic, and I'm really excited for that. But the AI is the one thing that could potentially hold this game back. I'm not really an online racer when it comes to these console games. That's why I have iRacing, you know? We'll try it out, absolutely, don't get me wrong. But I'm looking for a fun, single-player, offline experience. And if the AI can be solid, then that's exactly what I want. And that's going to be what I'm looking for in the this gameplay reveal, is how the AI reacts and responds. Because from everything that we've seen and heard, is that the AI is the one thing that's kind of that they're working on still, if that makes sense. That's the thing that they're trying really, really hard to get right. And if it's like the AI in iRacing, then man, I don't have a great time with that. It just depends. It's really hit or miss. And so I'm hoping that they can tinker that and get it right. But I know that the AI that iRacing has is really in its like baby stage. There's a lot of work that's still being put into it to make it better. So I'm still optimistic. Even if the AI in this game isn't perfect, I do think that it still will be a fun game to play anyway. I kind of know what I'm expecting when it comes to this game. I think a lot of the settings and stuff we've heard and we've seen are going to be like the Heat games. Like stuff I've heard is you can adjust how easy it is to spin the car out. Not your car, but the AI cars. And that is a godsend for me, because I want AI. I wanted them to be able to wreck like Dirt to Daytona. I want to tap them in the left rear and have them kind of wiggle back and forth and spin and cause a big one and stuff like that. From what I understand, you can adjust the sliders to do that, and that's exciting. And I think you can, even if the AI isn't perfect, hopefully you can tinker with the settings and get yourself a good experience. But we're just going to have to wait and see, because this gameplay reveal is going to be really, really important. And I'm not afraid to say that I'm still optimistic. I'm excited, and I'm ready to see what the team has put together for us. And I'm excited. I am genuinely, I have not been this excited for a sports game in a long time. Like, I was excited for college football 25, don't get me wrong, but like this is different. This is iRacing and Monster Games putting their heads together to make hopefully something special. And I know this is their first attempt, so I'm not expecting the world, but I'm really hoping to be surprised. And I'm not saying that because I'm expecting bad things. I have expectations for this game, and I'm really hoping that they meet those and even exceed them. And I'd like to think they will, but we'll see. But I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Just one more week. I know I kind of rambled on into a tangent there, but man, I could probably talk about this game for an hour if you let me. I'm excited. Really excited. I hope we don't get disappointed in a week, but I don't think we will. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. We can chat about it. I know some of you are still probably on the fence, and that's totally fine. If you listen, I don't have any problem with some of you being not getting your hopes too high and everything. That's totally fine. I'm well past that point. I'm optimistic, but I think you can straddle the line between being overly optimistic and absolutely crapping on this game and comparing it to NASCAR 21. I think there are things that you can for sure be a little skeptical of and upset about, but I do think at the end of the day, we're probably going to get a really solid NASCAR game out of this, but we'll wait and see. So thanks, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a week.